Okay, Cancer. So be on the lookout for people with tyrannical energies towards you. I feel that this is a time where people are going to get a rude awakening about what you're working with, who you are, and it's going to surprise them as much as it's going to surprise you. It's going to bring something out of you that you didn't know you had. But I also want to tell you, be careful, because the warning I gave someone else in reference to you was that crimes of passion, typically that's a Cancerian type of reaction when pushed to a particular limit. This is sacral chakra here, red jasper. So, reactive emotions I'm getting. We have clear quartz, that will be your third eye. So you see this shit coming before it comes. I don't want that to be what your reading is about, but it will push you to use your willpower, the solar plexus. All right, now you're squaring up with somebody. Let's see what's going on here. You have somebody bullying you or backing you into a corner. You don't want to back somebody into a corner and you don't know what they're working with. So we have nature here. And that's an 11 energy. You have 4 cards that are face down. Do I want to take it? No, I feel like it goes. Oh, there's 5. I feel like it goes like that. But I don't feel like they know what you're made of. And you're not entirely sure because you've never had to see this side of you active or reactive. Because I'm getting volcanic when I see this card. It's like rubble. Personal growth. That's a 7. We have follow your dreams. Moderation. Health. And relationship change. You have 2 11s. Relationship change in nature. And I feel that you'll see the nature of your relationships change when this comes out of you. When you see something that you've never seen out of yourself before. And it'll put people in a certain position in reference to you. Like, they're like, oh, Cancer just X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. You know, they can talk all they want to. But until an action is taken that puts you in a precarious position, you don't have to flex that strength. And it's a portion of your strength and your willpower and your courage that you haven't even seen yet. So it may be somebody pushing you to that very limit. This moderation, though. The 2 of the energies that you have, sacral and solar plexus, they're sandwiched between the root chakra red of the moderation card and the green, which is the heart space. And so this, in a way, is threatening something that you do love and you do find that helps you remain stable. And this will jar you. The Aries got a 41. In their spread. And I feel like you would sacrifice for what you love. Making yourself, like, you'll put yourself in, oh shit. Oh yeah, you're gonna put an end to that. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. You got something that'll dead this situation. Whew. Well, Cancer, I like what this year has done to you. I don't know your life. I don't know the details. But what has happened, what has been taking place, is going to bring something out of you that you actually need. Let me take this one first. 4 Wands. Ten of Swords, it's threatening something you love, something that you find stability in, something that you consider a part of your foundation, a part of your safety. Now that you feel unsafe, now that you feel threatened, something is going to be brought out of you in response to that. They're not going to like it. Five of Pentacles. This could be an abrupt relocation. You got 3-5 energies on the board, and that moderation card is here, carrying that vibration of 5. Okay, I'm not going to take all these here. 2 of Wands. You looking at it. You looking at it. Like, from the perspective of where you are, here's the Death card. But with this 2 of Wands, it's like you saw all of this coming. Your third eye has been, you felt it coming. You felt it coming. You felt it coming with your sacral chakra and your solar plexus. The thing is, your sacral chakra has energies that are a little erratic because you've only exercised a certain portion of those energies. So with the solar plexus, when it comes to you're getting to a space where, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you exercise your will, you're making certain choices for yourself, and you're encouraging yourself. This is self-esteem. And you're taking actions in the way that you need to in order to solidify the foundation. Being moderate in certain things, whereas before you may have not been moderate, and you are learning what's worth your time, what's worth your effort, what's worth your energy, what you should go towards and what you shouldn't. But there's a part of your sacral chakra that has never been expressed. Things that you have pent up that have been in there for a minute, and it has affected your health to a certain extent when it comes to your personal growth. So you're going to have to get through this in order to get to the other side. And it's almost like you can see that you're going to have to choose to dead this thing. You can see that it brings cutthroat energy. You can see that it brings a sense of betrayal, a sense of loss, a sense of abandonment, a sense of conflict and tension. And this is all stuff that you're like, you know what, fuck it. In order to have my stability, I have to choose to go through it. I have to choose to do it. This is a personal choice. That Death card is under personal growth. This is a personal choice. So no one's twisting your arm, but you have agitation. You have provocation. That does make it easy for you to say that going through this energy is worth it. It's like, I'm not going to let what I'm fearful of catch up with me and snake my ass. I got to go towards it in order to meet it where it's at and catch it off guard. I have to meet it as soon as it appears, so it has no chance to sneak up on me when I'm not ready. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, is pretty much what I'm getting. Ooh, all these cards fell on the Ten of Swords, and I'm so inquisitive. Show me this Ten of Swords. Let me focus instead of just pulling more cards. And it pushed moderation. Like, I was talking to Aries before I started reading. Provocation. That moderation that boundary has been crossed with you. And this Queen of Wands is sitting on top of this Ten of Swords. This is going to affect that person, or it seems as if they're inflicting this Ten of Swords. But either way, it's got to die. You got the Death card here. You have the Ten of Swords here. You can't really, there's no worsening of a situation. You have reached the capacity of how bad things can be. So at this point, you have no choice but to grow from this. And actually, now add this to your repertoire of health. Like something that you have survived. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? The Aries energy has come up to announce itself. But you have this sense of moderation, the way that the Emperor should have. that lets you know that this has gone way too fucking far. I shit you not. The Queen of Wands is imposing, is doing an action or doing something, taking things too far. Why do I know that? 10 of Swords. This is a 10. This is a 4. This is the 14. It was taken too far. It was pushed past the limit because it threatens the stability. And that's all the Emperor wants. So you're using the same energy. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could have Aries in your chart. And both of these are conflictual energies within your own life, where you take shit too far and then you have to suffer the consequences in the Cancerian aspect because there has been damage. And you have to kind of soothe and smooth things over. Or you can have somebody who has prominent Aries placements in their chart, and you have to a lesser degree an Aries placement in your chart, or just aspected different. And the vibration you're holding in the Aries vibration is more moderate and more considerate in the higher vibration of Aries than the person who is imposing this action towards you in the name of the energy of Aries. If you're understanding what I'm saying, this is under the Death card. Show me Five of Swords. Ain't no more talking. Ain't nothing else to talk about. That Five of Swords has done enough. It's done enough talking. Or has seen enough. I've seen enough. I've witnessed enough. There's no more talking at this point. And Lovers at the bottom. Right? There ain't no love lost, but there's not going to be any love expressed. Or you could feel like there's a sense of love lost because the person that loves you wouldn't do these types of things, or they wouldn't act in this type of way. It can't be love-based. Let's see if this Four of Wands is about. King of Pentacles. When I say keeping the home stable, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. So why is this Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles. Cancer. And the thing is, this Three of Cups is your energy. But the Eight of Pentacles, with the way you're trying to keep your stability and your environment, you know what I'm saying, structured and intact, you were putting in certain like progress or whatever, and you still had a cordial encounter or cordial, it was a fragility that you kind of handled this situation in, because you know at any moment this thing could be reactive and volatile, and I was getting volcanic. That Five of Swords, this is why you don't have anything to say. The Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Empress. So when I was saying that somebody else has a prominent Aries placement, I would assign it with this Empress, and I would assign the lesser aspected, not lesser aspected, it's placed differently, not as prominent, or the aspects are different. Therefore, they use the energy differently. This is what I mean. So in comparison to this person, not coming with the full girth of what you really, and maybe that's what has given this person justification in their own mind and their own actions to push the boundaries, because this is what they know you're capable of, but that's not what you're acting in. So you're coming at them page, like even the Page of Swords is here, and it's giving a sense of your energy, moderation. And you're speaking with this Empress who also has Aries affinity, like a energetic signature. And this person is kind of brushing it off. And that's where this Five of Pentacles is coming from. They're not concerned with stability. They're actually Aries. Oh, not Aries. Again, there's this sense of intrusion. Cancer. Mm. This Five of Pentacles is attached to like a person inflicting this Ten of Swords. The Queen of Wands is the Empress, right? They're inflicting this Ten of Swords. That's how they decided to use their power. But as the Emperor, you're using King of Pentacles. So they're going to hit you where it hurts. Five of Pentacles. And it's like, they're like, you can't be on my level. You don't appeal to what I need or something like that. But they're pushing the envelope to a very, very tough place. We have Five of Wands. Let me get some clarity for that. I'm going to have to splice these videos together. That's okay. Five of Wands is your ass just like departure. Not wanting to actually deal with it. You're getting the King of Cups. Now this relates to when it really comes down to it, with your health, your emotional health, your mental health, because solar plexus is a mental space. It is the willpower, and what you think you can do, you can. And right now, what the King of Cups is feeling that they can do is walk the fuck away from Five of Wands. What do you want? You want me to fight? What do you want me to do? So, male or female, coming up as the King of Cups and using that Eight of Cups, which is suited for you to actually walk. It is guided. The moon is there. High Priestess. You see what the fuck I'm saying? You're getting that insight. You're getting that intuition, and it does deal with your health. 8 and this 71, it is comparable. It is very much similar in vibration. And here again, Two of Wands. I told you that you could see, like you could sense it coming. You knew it was coming. Your third eye is open, baby. So you already know. You already know. The nature of your relationships will change. Because the nature in your relationships are about to change. And now you're implementing it. It's not just something that you know. It's the time where it's useful. It's like a deja vu moment. Because you're like, damn, I knew this day would come. And the way that it comes out of you, or the way that you're being used to exercise this ability, is not completely. Again, I've been shuffling. High Priestess is back on the bottom. You got a Two of Pentacles here. Could have been a toss-up. You can't pinpoint when you're going to be able to do this type of thing or whatever, but you're about to close out this fucking cycle. When I say you're about to close out this motherfucking cycle, it's just going to be over with and done. Over with and done. The Three of Cups is your energy. The Empress is a 3, as is this World card. That's a 3 vibration. So they're going to get exactly what they bargained for. On this Two of Pentacles, the way that I see it, when it comes to the Empress, it's let me pull these cards down. When you were King of Pentacles, you were not recognized. This person wanted to be exalted to Empress. So this was not sufficient to them. Then you, because the efforts were not appreciated, the physical time, effort, finances, whatever, was not appreciated. You know, you kind of got told off, left in the Five of Pentacles, whatever. This person imposed an action and decided to exalt themselves in this standing. Like, well, because I'm an Empress, you're just a king. Hair flip. Okay, all right, let me just be a king and focus my attention on balancing what I really need to do. Balancing myself. because some shit just ain't, it can't be balanced. This shit ain't balanced. It can't be. It doesn't feel like it's fucking fair. It doesn't feel like it's fucking balanced. This is the point where a person gets the notion that now it's time to act. And this is something that they didn't think that you could actually do. King of Pentacles is the last motherfucker to get up. I promise. They're not getting up for just anything. It has to be worth their while. So for the feelings of the King of Cups to put them in a Two of Pentacles position, they had to get out of their feelings and back into their routine. Two of Pentacles, right? So then we have Emperor, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, walking straight to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a lemniscate because King of Pentacles started here, Queen of Wands, Empress, Two of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is here now, and then you had Emperor, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. This is the lemniscate. So you running right into this person energetically. Because while the Queen of Wands is looking for an emperor, they could not see emperor. They saw what? Eight of Pentacles in comparison to the emperor. It doesn't look grandiose. It's like, you're raggedy. Your clothes are torn. When are you going to buy something else? When are you going to buy something new? You don't take me out. You don't do this. You don't. It's a very pushing. It's like everything that a person is doing is conflictual to the point where they're going to brush it off and stay lighthearted about it, not say anything, but they're peeping everything. So when the Page of Swords is in the reverse, that's when something is kept quiet. If it's in the upright and somebody's stalking you, stalking to me would be in the reverse. In the upright, you have something public and people can see. So it's not really a lurking energy if you're in a public position. But if these things are private or done behind closed doors or done in a way that is prying, I would say it's in the reverse. But here is a withholding. I don't have to engage in the Five of Swords. They're actually one of the people that dropped their sword and walked away. So that's how I'm seeing this energy play out. So the Emperor is like, all right, the Empress that you are is not a match to the Emperor that I am. So I'm going to use the energy that I've got to not avoid this conflict, but walk through. Because you can't do any more damage, or no more damage can be done at this point. So you walking through the battlefield, you've already been in it, and this is just the last little bit of lasting effects. So this Two of Wands here with the Two of Pentacles, it's like you knew this day would come. And here is Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are like this in my spread. The King of Pentacles is sitting on top of this Four of Wands, right? But the Queen of Pentacles is sitting on top of 2 and 2, a very balanced energy that equates to 4. We're getting a 4 vibration. So even though this was stable at one point, it could have been created somewhere else. It could have been a workplace somewhere else. And you have a boss that just doesn't know that you're a boss or won't recognize that you're a boss and pushing your buttons like as if you're a subordinate. And they're on their high horse to the point where they force you to leave because all the shit that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Murphy's Law at its finest. And that's cool because you already saw the ending coming. Third eye open. But now a part of you is going to come out, and it's not confrontational as it was given to you, but in a way that you still seek, that you still, the deja vu finishes. It's like you get past the point that you saw happening already, and then the question is, what happens next? And then that's when the energy presents itself in the form of an equal. in the form of somebody who knows the value of what you were doing in moderation. When it comes to you following your dreams, that too is over this stability here. That is something that you've always wanted, and it's something you're going to get. One more card, just to wrap the reading. I don't know how long the other reading was. I gotta splice them together, put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And that's what your ass did. This is lemon escape energy. You seem hemmed up. You're still hung up. You are still hung up on that Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. It's like either way you cut it, it's like, and it's five. Now, anything resembling fives, relationship, company, structure, rules, it's going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and fucking Five of Swords. Like, no, I don't want it. So this relationship change is going to be the last thing on your mind. It's going to be the last thing on your mind. Really. It's not what you ain't even open to it. But it's exactly where you should be going. You don't see that though. And that's cool. Take your time. Pretty much just take your time. This is a 17, the star. The health is a 71. They are inverted, but they go hand in hand. This is something you're going to have to do, is take your fucking time. Because you're not going to encounter the same type of verbal assault. Freudian slip there. Queen of Pentacles could be Virgo. You're not going to experience the same verbal assaults. You're not going to experience the same turmoil or the same trauma. This is what the cycle is ending for. And when I say dead, it's dead, not like Lazarus come back from the dead. It's to completion energies. Wrapping up. Oh, when you get Saturn and Pluto together, that is volatile. That is what I say, pestilence? That's a wipeout. This whole last year and some change is an example of these two energies being together. It does cause a purification though. You do start to see things in a clearer view, which is why you were able now to recognize what you felt back then, because you knew this day would come. So you could have Scorpio in your chart as well as Capricorn. When you put those two energies together, it's Pluto. Because I saw Judgment. And the King of Wands reversed. When I first started shuffling before I hit record. So it let me know that somebody was just going to try it. And for whatever reason, fire is not the element that you should be operating in the most. This is why you're coming up as Page of Wands. It's not something you've perfected. That's why you're only sitting here with Two of Wands. This is something that has to be developed, which you need your sacral and your solar plexus to help you exercise and do outwardly in this environment. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. You're being developed in certain ways. If you were used to Five of Swords, used to Five of Pentacles, used to Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is coming after you had a sense of stability. So Five of Wands, after this Four of Wands, is going to feel like it's threatened. It's in disarray. This Ten of Swords This lets me know this is not your energy. I mean, it has been imposed on you, but you don't have that type of capacity to do that kind of damage. Who else has 10 swords to inflict this on you? And it would be the Queen of Wands. No wonder the King of Wands was in fucking reverse. I don't feel like he started in reverse or he could ever reach the king level if the queen hadn't implemented 10 of swords, 5 of swords, like all these 5 energies. Like, you start doubling up on them and you get 10. So while you were focusing on maintaining this King of Pentacles energy, every time it came to your communication, it was getting thwarted. Or it was like, it's easier for me not to speak because I get another, they give another sword towards me, and it's more and 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 more. This shit just pushed a person over the edge. But not to fight though, to actually leave. So when it comes to these 5 energies, you ain't having it. Like, you don't want it at all. Because you see how it go. You see how when it comes to a situation, when it's you against another, it seems like the odds are not in your favor. Because these are odd ass energies. And all you wanted is this 4 energy with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords energy here. You need a sense of balance. These 2s are balanced. The lemniscate itself is balanced. Queen of Pentacles is balanced. And she's sitting right on top of these 2 cards of balance that are in alignment with the stability you're trying to create for yourself. Yeah. All right, Cancer. I'm going to splice these videos together and upload them. And I will see y'all later.